What's up, guys? Travis with Rhode Alliance Customs. Today we're working on a traditional Ford hot rod, getting the wiring for the Flathead at least ready so we can try and start this thing this week. And there's probably a few other things I throw in this video. It's been a kind of a crazy week. Today I went to my friend Mac's house. This 87-year-old guy, works on Model A's, he builds jalopies. Nicest guy in the world. Every time I go there, he gives me tons of stuff. Same guy who gave me those Stromberg 97s. He knows what I'm building, so every time I go over there, he has stuff ready for me. Hey, I got this for you, I got that. I am so grateful to have this man in my life. It's incredible. Helps me with everything. And I try to help him as most as I can. That 31 cab I did for him, I'm always over there helping him, obviously lift heavy stuff, do stuff that he can't do. So I feel like we're helping each other out. I think we got a good thing going. And so you'll see a bunch of parts. So I got this for free, I got this. It most likely came from Mac. Alright, so first off, he let me borrow fuel hose, bunch of fittings, and his tank that he apparently, I don't know, to make sure our motor runs, that kind of thing. He has a motor stand that you kind of bolt this to and hook it up to the carb and test run stuff. So I'm borrowing that stuff. Gave me a solenoid with button on the bottom so I can start it from here, which is nice. Gave me a switch, brake switch, and bolt. And he's already given me like handfuls of copper washers, so I can hopefully fix the leak on my brake system with that. Also, had this laying around. You're gonna have it. I don't want it. So he says it just needs a spring, a new spring. So the piston doesn't return fast enough. So he said it just needs a spring. So I'm gonna have to just rebuild this, which is nice. It's always nice to have one on hand. And free. It's for me. Gave me a 6-volt voltage regulator. I don't know if I'm going 6 or 12 on this yet. All I gotta do is mess with the bulbs, really, that's it. Everything else I'm using is 6 volt and I'm converting to 12 volt. For what reason, I don't really know. So I might keep it 6 volt. He gave me a bucket of spark plugs to make sure I can get a full set, because I don't know which ones I need yet. So gave me the whole bucket and said, find what you need. Gave me some hood latches for now, so I can at least bolt them on and get the hood to close. It's nice. They're probably not correct, but they'll do the job. Then he gave me this. Bunch of gauges. And then all bunch of parts to fix it with, if they need fixing. Brand new stainless trim ring. New stickers. New insides. Bunch of different stuff in here. Whole housing. Another one of these. I don't even know what I'm doing with all this stuff. So I can probably make a whole gauge out of whatever I have here. And this is pretty much a regular occurrence. Like today, I put his flywheel on a Model A motor. I put his clutch pressure plate on, put the transmission on for him. We did thermostats in his 52 Ford pickup, and I come home with all this. So I learn when I go over his house, and he helps me out with my projects, and I help him. It's a win-win. Let's get this hood latch on so we can not have this issue. The other one. If I had shorter bolts, I'd use them, but I don't. It's good for now. So it does have to go up when I get the welting for the cowl, but for now, it's good enough. Let's do the same to the other side. Alright, so I see that I put this on backwards because this stops it from, this should be able to flop all the way down, so I need to reverse this so it can function properly. Alright, I got this on correctly now, so when I do that, it goes down out of the way, and I can hook it back in. Oh no! Alright, so right now I'm trying to find, I have a hot rod wiring kit, well, hot rod wiring diagram. So I just need to figure out if I have everything all set. Okay, so I got the tank mounted with a C-clamp down there, hose coming out to a T into both carbs. I don't have linkage, so gonna have to have somebody work the carbs. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Now we gotta hook up the electrics. So I transferred my hot rod wiring diagram to a piece of paper because I hate looking at my phone when I'm doing things. I like to look at a piece of paper. So that's what I need to do. I can simplify a lot of this because there's brake switch, horn switch, headlights, fuel tank, all that crap. Gauges, which I don't need. So, well, I need the gauges, but don't need it to start it. So I'm gonna go and start wiring this up according to this diagram, and hopefully we can get this thing to start soon. I'm gonna have my buddy Mac come in. He's got some 6-volt batteries he's gonna bring over, and we're gonna try and get this started. So I just gotta tell him a date. Alright, what's up, guys? Next day, I am still working on the Ford Coupe, trying to get everything wired up, at least temporarily, with just regular old wire. I want to get some nice cloth stuff eventually to make it look nice. But just picked up some wire for starter. It's pretty beefy. It's probably more than I need, but overkill, right? Alright, start by first making the first connection on the starter cable. Alright, so it did end up working, and I just hit that shrink real quick with the torch. Now it's on there. So I'm going to bolt this to the starter now and route it where I need to be. So now I'm going to know where I need to cut to make the other connector. This about here. Make a mark right there. Alright, so this came out like absolute dog crap. For some reason, I could not get the second one soldered in for the life of me. Finally got it to stick. It's definitely not the best. So, might have to have someone else help me later on. I hope it's long enough because I had to recut it because I messed it up like an idiot. So, I'm going to put this on. We'll go to the next step. Next step, if I can do it, is battery to this side. So I got this one done, kind of figured out. Put all the solder in this connection first, like fill it up. Keep it hot, and then just dunk the wire in. So it's the best method. Every other method was burning up the insulation on the ends of the wire, which is stupid. But I ran out of shrink that size, so I'm going to use electrical tape, I know, for now, until I get my battery connector on this side, and then I'll either go over it or swap it. I do a bad job anyway, so Might keep it. Who knows? Alright, so I got the wire from the starter to the starter solenoid and the positive battery cable to the starter solenoid. Now I have to run a wire from starter solenoid to my fuse block. Actually, I'm so bad at wiring. Even when I have a wiring diagram in front of me, I get confused. So it looks like I need a wire from my starter solenoid, the same side that my battery connects to, 10 gauge, to voltage regulator, which is on top of my generator anyway. So I think it's that open hole I have, open connection I have on my generator. So there. Yeah, then a wire from there to my fuse block. Okay, that makes sense. So a wire there to the fuse block, and then back out to... No. See? I'm already confused. A wire from the battery side of my solenoid to my voltage regulator, and from my voltage regulator to my fuse block. Yep. Let's do that first before I get confused. That's all I got done today. Mac's gonna come by with a battery and we're gonna see if we can get this started. I wired up everything so the key will turn the starter, and the generator's hooked up, the starter solenoid's all wired up, the ignition key's all wired up, distributor, coil, that's all wired up. So hopefully just going to attach the battery and ground the battery, and we should be able to try and start this thing. I put a different 97 on here because the other one wasn't doing that. I was pulling the throttle and it was kind of sticking, and it's not what I want. So that'll work for now, hopefully. I don't have linkage for those carbs yet, so like I said, I think I said it, we're gonna have to have either one person work on the carbs and one on the starter. I think we're gonna have 3 people here anyway trying it. He said he's gonna bring someone that's pretty knowledgeable on these. So we're getting there. Almost time to fire this thing up. It's getting exciting. Hopefully I can do it this week. And who knows? It might be on Friday's video. Again, I appreciate all the support I'm getting. I enjoy making these videos, so I hope you enjoy watching them. If you want to like, subscribe. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It just changes that red button to gray. So if you do that, really appreciate it. Also, I could say to comment, but you guys are commenting anyway, so that's great. Continue doing that. Really helps everything out. Hopefully I can grow this channel and keep you guys entertained. See you guys next time.